Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. The Goldies want to say hi. Look at, we have two goldfishes. Say hello to everyone. So, back to work. So, the product that we are going to review today is the Minimalist Under Eye Cream. Now, a lot of you guys use under eye cream, so I thought it would be nice to review it. And Minimalist is quite a trendy brand here in India, so I thought this was a good pick. Now, the first ingredient, water, glycerin, niacinamide. I don't think these three need an explanation. Dimethicone. Dimethicone, it's a silicone, it's a water insoluble silicone. It forms this kind of filmy layer on the skin and prevents water from evaporating. Propanediol. Propanediol is a penetration enhancer. It's also like kind of like glycerin. It prevents water from, it actually binds water to the skin, so it's hydrating ingredient. Caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant and antioxidant found in coffee. Contrary to popular belief, there just isn't enough evidence that caffeine actually helps with puffy under eyes or anything like that. Drink coffee if you want. Caffeine is not a very effective ingredient when it comes to under eye dark circles. Next, you have dicaprylyl carbonate. This is a moisturizing ingredient. Brassica glycerides, again a moisturizing ingredient. Diisopropyl sebacate, again it's a moisturizing ingredient. Maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is a moisturizer, but it's also a film forming agent. It like forms a film on the skin, a protective layer. Next, you have glyceryl glucoside, moisturizing agent. Behinyl alcohol, this is a texture enhancer. Next, you have butylene glycol. Butylene glycol is a hydrating ingredient and a penetration enhancer. So it aids the penetration of active ingredients into the skin. Next, you have phytonadione. Phytonadione is a form of vitamin K. This is one of the main ingredients in the product. Now, contrary to popular belief, again, not popular belief. Now, first of all, this ingredient isn't used that much in skincare. There is not enough evidence to support that it helps with dark circles or under eye puffiness. There is research to show that around 1% vitamin K can help with wound healing, but under eye dark circles are not really wounds, so I don't know how that works, but Minimalist does believe it works, so there you have it. Next, you have sweet almond oil. It's a moisturizing agent. Hydroxyethyl cellulose. This is a thickener. It creates viscosity in a product. Next, you have pentylene glycol. Again, it's very similar to butylene glycol. It's a hydrating agent and a penetration enhancer. Hydrolyzed sodium hyaluronate. Sodium hyaluronate is the salt of hyaluronic acid. It is hydrolyzed, broken down so that it can penetrate the skin better. Zerum bone. Zerum bone is actually a plant compound found in ginger. There is evidence that it can help with dark circles, so this is a good ingredient. Next, you have N-hydroxysuccinimide. This is actually a hydrating agent. Next, you have dipeptide 2. This is a peptide, a moisturizing and hydrating ingredient. Stearit 20. This is a polymer, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe it's a polymer. But it's not a very important ingredient. It's not an active. Next, you have chrysin. Chrysin is an antioxidant. Palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7. This again, it's a peptide. It's a hydrating ingredient. Xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a thickener. Again, it's used to create thickness in a product. Next, you have retinal. Retinal is actually the intermediate stage, intermediary between retinol and all-trans retinoic acid or tretinoin. It is more powerful than retinol, but less powerful than the prescription strength vitamin A. This is also one of the active ingredients over here, and I believe the concentration is around 0.1%. Sodium hyaluronate, this is again a water binding agent, hydrating ingredient, literally everywhere these days. Next, you have hesperidin methylcalcone. This is actually a synthetic derivative of the natural flavonoid hesperidin. It is an antioxidant and has soothing properties. Next, you have phenoxyethanol. Phenoxyethanol is a preservative. Carbomer. Carbomer is a thickener. It's used to create thickness. in cosmetics. You have palmitoyl tetrapeptide 1, which is again it's a peptide. You have ethyl hexylic glycerin, which is it's a preservative and also hydrating agent. Citric acid is used to balance the pH in a product. And last, you have trisodium ethylene diamine disuccinate. This is a chelating agent. For those of you who don't know, chelating agents, they bind to the metal ions of a product to keep the formulation stable. Next, we are going to get into the texture shots. This is how the product looks like, quite thick and creamy, but it's not. It's actually pretty lightweight and the finish is very watery, so it's like a water light gel cream kind of consistency. It does not feel sticky or greasy. Now, one word of caution, this product does contain retinal, so you have to be careful around using it in your eye area, because if it gets into your eyes, it will cause irritation. So use it at first, use it 2-3 times a week, and then increase the frequency gradually. I would recommend that you use it in the evenings, because then you are awake and you're in like a standing upright position, because while sleeping, this product can easily migrate to the inside of your eyes, and that is not a good thing. Another word of caution would be to not use it on your eyelids, because then it can get into your eyes. Don't use it on your eyelids, only on the under eyes. So always remember that, because this product has retinal in it. You need to be careful, because a lot of people end up with burning eyes, stinging in their eyes, because the product gets inside. So be very careful with this one. And that's really it. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask in the comment section and I will answer them for you.